morning. This is Majo John Madden, and I am in Progreso, Texas. About 30 miles west of Brownsville, where we had been in the Brownsville area for 4 months. And where we had been for a week now. A week. And this is the big $2 parking lot where lots of people choose to park their cars over here and walk the very easy, pleasant Progreso pedestrian bridge over into the town of Nuevo Progreso, which is all about service to Americans. Cheap dental work and manicures and pedicures and cheap tequila in the cantinas. So we've parked here several nights. It's an awesome place for us to park. If we come late in the day, there's nobody in the booth and we don't pay the $2. And there's all this place to park on the weekends. Today is Saturday, right? So it'll get more busy today. We'll see how much it fills up. We got here Sunday last week. And so that's a little tour of this area. We have crossed over now 2 times on the pedestrian bridge, and will certainly more times. But now I'm gonna sit and talk about fear and ways to respond to fear. Getting up in the truck here. The truck, which is freshly, amazingly clean. I've really gone on a tear cleaning the truck in the last week. So, now you get to look at me. I want to talk about fear. Course in Miracles, which I studied for 7 years back, I guess in my 40s, says there are only 2 emotional states. And who was the woman who mostly popularized? There was a guy named Gerald Jampolsky, wrote a book, Love is Letting Go of Fear, which is really great. That's probably the best way, the simplest introduction to Course in Miracles is Gerald Jampolsky, Jampolsky, Love is Letting Go of Fear. Still, I haven't read it for maybe 25 or 30 years, but I bet it really holds up as a wonderful book. Love is letting go of fear. When we think we are the ego, that separate self, that lonely, vulnerable person, we feel afraid. When we identify with essence, with who we really are, then we feel love. Now, why is that so out of focus? Let's see what happens. There, that's better. Good. I bet one of my cameras is dirty and needs to be cleaned. I guess you've got lenses, 3 lenses in my iPhone 12 Pro. So, we're afraid. And we go back and forth between those emotional states all day long, every day, many times a day. And life, spiritual growth, is a process of discovering who we really are, which is not the ego. That's an illusion. We are life. We are everything. We are absolutely connected with everything. And we're meant to discover that and realize it and live from it. So fear is an illusion, but fear also has realistic purposes. Sometimes fear can have realistic purposes. And one of the challenges is to figure, is this fear because I'm stepping out of my comfort zone? And I see life as a continual process of stepping out of that comfort zone, doing things that are unfamiliar. That's why I'm such a big believer in travel. I've learned so much from 2.5 years of travel, continually doing things that are out of my comfort zone. when I worked for AT&T as a management consultant, working with those big shot AT&T managers, never having worked in corporations, having grown up very working class, and believing that that's where we fit. We are working class, we are meant to have union jobs, and there I was, a PhD, working in the largest corporation in the world. I used to say that every day I did something scarier than I did the day before, and after a while, the anxiety reflex just gave up, and I just didn't get scared anymore. Just did not get scared anymore. And similar with our travels, 2.5 years. Always, now more and more over time, we spend long periods of time in places. But we've been mostly always on the move. Places where I don't know anybody, that are unfamiliar to me. And I mostly don't get scared. Almost at all. I still have a cold, which I've had for almost 3 weeks now. And I'm gonna drink something here. But sometimes fear is saying there's danger here that you don't even realize. I was dizzy with excitement and anxiety as I was getting to know my Matamoros cartel friend who was going to get me into Mexico. I had no idea how much danger there was there. And when we got here Sunday, I had run here to get away from Brownsville because I felt like I was in danger, and I think I was. And it was by Wednesday, the trauma really hit of, oh my God, what just happened there? So horrifying. So I've been saying I'm going to cross over today, Saturday, the busiest day. But I've been getting more and more scared about doing it because it's a crapshoot. I don't know